Good morning, welcome to my channel. Today we are baking up a storm in the kitchen. We are making chocolate brownies without the melted chocolate part. So we're going to have cocoa powder, but I haven't got any melted chocolate or chocolate in the cupboard, so I'm going to use it without. So I've adapted the recipe. The recipe is in cups, grams and ounces, so everybody is a winner. And you need an 8 by 8 baking tray. So let's get cooking, and these will be fudgy chocolate brownies ready in no time. These are the ingredients you'll need. So you'll need half a cup of butter, which is 115 grams or 4 ounces. You'll need 1 tablespoon of cooking oil. I've used vegetable oil here. 2 large eggs at room temperature. 1 1/8 cup of caster sugar or fine sugar, which is 185 grams or 6.5 ounces. Then you need half a cup of plain baking flour, 2.2 ounces or 60 grams. Half a cup of cocoa powder, which is 2 ounces or 55 grams. And 1/4 teaspoon of cooking salt, plus your 8 by 8 lined and greased baking tin. You'll also need a mixer, which I'm using my handy KitchenAid here, but you can also do this with a hand whisk or a handheld electric whisk. First things first, we're going to turn our oven up to 175 degrees, or just below, and that is 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Then in our mixing bowl, we're going to pop the sugar in there, the caster sugar. And I've melted the butter, so I've melted that in the microwave just for 30 seconds or so, and that's going to go in there as well. And then the cooking oil is going to go in there as well, and we're going to mix that up in there for about 2 minutes until it's nicely combined and it's really light and fluffy. So that's nicely all mixed together. It's been in there for about 30 seconds, and now we're going to add the eggs in. So the eggs are in. You don't have to worry about adding them one at a time, and you don't have to worry about whisking them beforehand either. Just go straight in the bowl. And you want to whisk this for about 2 minutes until the mixture's really light and fluffy. So I'm just stopping the mixture every now and again just to scrape down the sides with a spatula, just to get all the mixture in. What we're trying to do here is get as much air into this as possible, because this is what is going to make the brownies really light and fluffy. So keep going. It'll take about 5 minutes to get really fluffy and light. Okay, so that's really light and fluffy now. As you can see, the colour is quite light. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to sieve in the flour and the cocoa powder. Put that in the sieve. Just gently shake that in. Lift it quite high so you can get all of the air in there. Okay, and then you just pop in the salt. And we're going to mix this in little short bursts, because what we don't want to do is knock any of that air out that we've just created. So just tiny little bursts, and we're going to mix this until it is just mixed, no more. Okay, so that's mixed. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go in with a spoon, and I'm just going to remove all this excess mixture. Don't want to waste any. And then what we're going to do, I'm just going to scrape around the bowl just to get this excess flour and cocoa powder, and just give it a once over mix with the spoon, just to get all of the mixture from the bottom. The trouble with the KitchenAid, sometimes it all sticks to the bottom in that little dip. So make sure you give it a good swirl around, get it all in there. Try not to knock any of the air out that we've created with that whisking at the beginning. Okay, so that's combined, just combined, and we're going to pop that in the pan. Okay, so we're just going to pour the whole lot into the pan, all of the batter into the pan. Okay, and just gently spread it out to the corners of the pan. So this is going to go into the preheated oven for about 20 to 25 minutes. Keep your eye on it. Check it at 20 minutes. If it's still wobbly in the middle, then it's not done. Give it a few more minutes. And if you think that the sides or the top might be burning slightly, then just pop a little bit of tin foil over the top and that will stop that from burning. So now this is completely cold. I'm going to cut around the edges. And it should just come out straight away because we've greased the bottom. There we go. Take off the paper. We'll cut this into maybe 16. So. And here's the finished brownies. Look at those delicious treats. I've sprinkled them with a tiny little bit of icing sugar, and they will be a brilliant treat for after school or when friends come round. Enjoy!